After the tragic murder of his father, Michael Jordan, the undisputed greatest basketball player on the planet, walked away from the game. He traded sold-out arenas for the dusty fields of minor league baseball, and for the first time in his life, he was just average. When he finally came back to the Bulls, he was rusty, vulnerable, and his season ended in a bitter playoff defeat. The world whispered that the magic was gone. This is the story of how that personal pain and public humiliation were forged into the single most dominant season the NBA has ever witnessed. To understand the triumph of 1996, you first have to understand the tragedy of 1993. But on July 23, 1993, his world shattered. His father, James Jordan, his best friend and closest confidant, was murdered. The anchor of his life was gone. The immense pressure of being Michael Jordan, combined with a soul-crushing grief, just became too much. He was completely exhausted. So he did the unthinkable. The press conference was surreal. He said he had nothing left to prove and had lost the desire to play. But everyone knew the real reason was the loss of his father. It was a tribute, a way to stay connected to the man he'd lost. For the first time ever, Michael Jordan was failing in front of the whole world. Then on March 18, 1995, a two-word fax hit newsrooms everywhere. "I'm back." The king was returning. For a man who built his career on crushing his opponents, it was a devastating failure. And he took it personally. Jordan didn't just train, he went to war with himself, driven by one burning purpose: to reclaim his throne and silence every last doubter. The pain of his father's death, the frustration of baseball, the humiliation of the year before, and the sheer effort of the 72-win season, it all came pouring out. He eventually returned to the court, and with tears still in his eyes, he dedicated the championship to the man who wasn't there to see it. "I know he's watching," Jordan said. "This is for Daddy."
Well, I can't even put it in words.
Because no other season has ever had this story. A story built on such a raw foundation of personal pain and public redemption. It was the greatest player of all time, brought to his knees by tragedy, only to climb higher than he ever had before. It wasn't just a championship, it was a catharsis. It was the perfect ending to the perfect season. A story of pain forged into purpose, one that transcends sports and will never be repeated.